Part 7.
We wanted to remind them that education was valuable, education would play a significant part in their futures, and so they better get it right.
So why isn't every school as good as this? Why isn't every school, and why hasn't every school achieved what you've achieved here?
But more schools are better than we are led to believe in the media.
If every school was doing as well as you have been doing here, with the kind of students you have here, the social gap in this country would have narrowed. And it hasn't. There's still that same, indeed some people believe it's getting actually wider. There is still that enormous gap there.
My own life experience teaches me every day that education with a good dose of good luck can make all the difference. Schools made all the difference to me, and I know they can make a big difference to many, many of the young people who come through the school gate. And I can't tell you day one which kids we're going to turn around or which kids we're not going to turn around, so we go for all of them.
And you've done this without being an academy.
No, we're not. We've done this by being very aspirational, being absolutely determined about what our purpose is in this space at this time, and as a result of a conviction that we, as a group of people working together, can make a difference in the lives of these people. 1, 2, 3.
The end of their school days, the start of their new life. A life that will hold greater opportunities for some as a result of what this transformed school has given them. But too many children will be denied that opportunity simply because they're poor and their school has not been transformed. How do we close the gap? Well, I suppose we could shut down all the independents, but somehow I don't think so. That's not going to happen. Or we could try clipping the wings of the middle class in another way by stopping them hijacking the best of the state schools. But show me the politician prepared to take on the most powerful force in British politics, the middle class, in that way. I rather doubt it. And anyway, you can't close the gap by trying to hold back the better off. In the end, if there's to be real equality of opportunity, which is what it's all about, there has to be a commitment of money and resources on an unprecedented scale, and that's not going to happen. The age of austerity, remember. So the gap will remain. We know it exists. Everybody knows it happens. But we accept it. There's no real sense in the country of anger about it. And there ought to be. If a huge number of children are doing less well in life than they should, through no fault of their own, simply because they were born into a poorer family in a more deprived area, that's wrong. There's no justice in it.
The next entry in the school season is at 9 tomorrow. It's a powerful new drama called Excluded. A preview is coming up.
So how does he end the film? He asks, how can we close the gap? And he gives some possible examples. What examples does he give? He says these are unlikely to happen in an age of austerity. What does that mean? And his final comment is, there ought to be a sense of anger, but there isn't. Why does he say there should be some more anger about the gap?